out there, they have not earned it. Get away from the door. Get away from the door. Hey, for work. Say what? All right. Well, gotta respect it. I did not get a chance at coming out and taking care of the blueberry patch, but I am now officially hands-free from this phone right here. Oh, right. Come on. We gotta turn off the Wi-Fi connection to the phone so it doesn't start getting all buggy on us. Have a good night, Durs. Oh, shit. Wet or moist, dampened from yesterday's watering. That tree's got to come out. I was hoping to get out here in the evening hours, but prepping for dinner took a little bit longer than I had hoped. Now I was in kind of that back area, maybe a little bit more like right over here, and the ground around 10 in the morning was still very much moist, was still well endowed with the water that I had provided earlier the day before. So this process right here is definitely keeping it happy, healthy, and green. And there might be some other factors that are helping the situation as well. Like, for instance, the possibility that the bedrock is like maybe 4 feet underneath the plants. So water runoff is not going to be too much of an issue. We're starting off with outdoor stuff, and then we're going to be moving in and taking care of the tarantulas. We're not going to be working on the green today. We already did so off camera earlier. Oh, we got a second like. Now this blueberry is doing some crazy stuff. The main plant has died off, but there is a secondary plant next to it that has sprung up and is actually given off a cluster of blueberries. It's interesting. I was under the impression that blueberries would not actually legitimately reproduce. Here in Oregon, at least. There we go. My freaking pitchfork's still in there. Ugh. But you can kind of see where I cleared out that section right over there earlier. It was only about maybe 25 minutes worth of work, but it's 25 minutes worth of work that was not put in the day before. So we're making a little bit of little strides every day. And I still can't believe that the punk kid that was supposed to come out here and take care of this never came out here to take care of this. Kid recently lost his job. He was given a chance to earn some money while he was looking for a job. And going on about 2 weeks after we were informed that he was going to be coming around, and lo and behold, he never showed up. Well, he did show up, take a look at it, from what I understand, and then he left. Never came back. Like, buddy, either you need the money or you don't. Me, I technically own the property. So if I'm going to go, hey, Mimi, so if I'm going to go and work on it, I'm not going to get paid for the work. I'm doing this shit for free. It's like a hobby. I used to go and make buku bucks working on properties. So I know what the heck I'm doing. I know the struggles involved. And I know what it's like when you're done with a property and you get to see all that effort play out. The beauty that is left over after all that you've done brings about the overall dream that you had in mind. Oh well. Besides, I know that I'll do it well, and I'll do it right. What the fuck? Hold on. Ah. Holy! Don't mind me, I'm just whipping my hose around on camera. There are some places in this patch that, despite me having taken all the green out from underneath, all of the unwanted green, I'm still not going to be able to see very well through it. Like, for instance, this wall right here that we have, it's thick as shit. It is crazy. Let's see, can we see through it? I literally was like, there's a little hole right there. That's where I stood up earlier today. That's how far I got. I can't see through that. That's crazy. Look at that. It just said you're live, so we're, even with us using the cell phone data, we're still getting issues. Look how tall that fucking bush is. I think it's like motherfucking 9 feet tall. It was 94 degrees today. That's why we're focusing on so much watering. I want to make sure that that ground is good and wet when I get off of work tomorrow. Like I said, around 8 o'clock, it was still almost as if somebody had just watered. Came out, sat my ass down. Temperature was already to 85. I wanted to get a little bit of a head start. Let's see what... Oh shit. My brother couldn't finish the steak. We've only been watering for about 15 minutes. Yeah, well, that's about as much as I ate too out of that. The steaks that I made earlier today were just so spicy. So ever-loving spicy. When I tell you that I only could eat half of mine, I mean it. Like, my day tomorrow is shot. I'm gonna be going and burning my asshole. Look how thick that blueberry bush is. My God. It's getting all the nutrients. That thing has tapped into somebody's septic line. For sure. Look at that. That is crazy work. The rest of them are kind of like, hey, okay. That one is nuts. That is crazy. If they give me a choice, I'm gonna spare that one right there. That is gonna be mine. If they let me have it. I don't want the super tall one. I want one that's good and bushy. I want my berry bush bushy. And these are apparently thornless blackberry bushes, not raspberries. So we're gonna keep an eye on them. They got some fruit coming in pretty thick. Say what? I do need to pull the ivy off of that too. Hey, Pancake. We're just getting done with the watering here. Later on down the road, I got to turn my attention to these trees. I'm actually super stoked. I don't think they're going to be able to take the trees with them. They are going to want some of the good majority of the blueberries. But they are leaving us with what I think is a crabapple tree and a pear tree. And I've got plans. I also have plans for some grapevines too once they remove those blueberries next year. Oh yeah, next year we are starting a whole new chapter around here. We are going to be building a trellis structure for the grapevines to grow up. We're probably going to plant 4 grapevines on this trellis structure. I got the idea from our local fairgrounds where they have something similar with a flowering vine. All right, there we go. It's not hot out here at all. You just need to spend some time out with Mother Nature, honey. Mother Nature. It's nice and cool. I'm even wearing my work boots. Oh, that reminds me. We need to go and stick a camera out here. Oh, that's what's going down my back. Okay. That one last little go around. That should do it. All right, and I think I know who's been popping off with the oak offspring. Culprit number 1, culprit number 2. Motherfuckers. I mean, look how big that is. Oh, that reminds me. It's supposed to be clear tonight. I've got plans for one of my security cameras. First, let's see. Optimal place to put it. I want to see just where or what goes through our yard at night. So, I have a plan. Fuck. Hurry up. Should have done this beforehand, afterhand. Would you stop messing with stuff? Oh, shit. I gotta go deal with the water. But we have a camera. Honey, can you find me a plug for this? I gotta go and turn off the water outside. I forgot to. Alright. We're gonna set one of my Cami Cloud cameras probably right up over here, facing that way. But in the meantime, I would love to be able to sit here. Yeah, feel like today, work-wise, I was not as productive as I should have been. The heat was a big factor. Still, excuses are like assholes. Inevitably, everybody has one. But some of them stink. And the excuse that it's too hot when I was just around California playing in 90 degrees is terrible. And it stinks. What can I say? I was lazy today, guys. I should have done more. Should have done more. So that's done. Going to take this. See how long a line we can work with here. Can. I don't think that windowsill would work very well. Maybe set it up right here, facing that way. Actually, I know what I want to do. I'm going to go and put you...
So, when you looked for that knife, did you just open the door and look in?
No, I went and put my hand in it.
I moved one thing.
Does it have a blade on it?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you. I'm actually going to take the one out of the bedroom. I'm going to put you guys in here real quick.
Oh, there's also this one. And another
All right.
one here, a black one.
So we already know you almost stepped on the kitty cat.
Almost, but I didn't.
What?
I ate too much. Oh, Micah asked if he could have one of your energy drinks.
Did you say yes?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take this.
Drink one of your grape ones.
It's one of my favorites.
His favorite too, I guess.
All right.
We'll keep an eye out.
I'm going to go and take this outside. I'm going to get our Cami Cloud camera that pans. And I'm going to go and stick that out there so that I can turn it back
Where are you
and
gonna
forth
put it?
on top of the back of the quad runner that's out there.
Okay, and how are you gonna plug it in?
The extension cord that's going to the
So I'm
grill.
supposed to just unplug it when I.
Well, I'm only gonna be doing that. Only when it's not gonna rain. That's when I'm gonna leave it out there.
So a couple days for now,
Yeah.
because they're calling for a possibility one day. This week.
Okay. So I will be right back, guys.
Oh.
Get it nice and crispy. I think what we've learned now is discovering the most amazing delicacy. Yes, some fucking wonderful. Some fresh sage. Smells in. Soak it up. Now to finish the snails, we've got some fresh parsley in there. Fresh lemon juice. A little bit of olive oil. That now is ready for the salad. It's what the salad lining does. That's been a big problem with snails. They've been heavily doused with lots of garlic butter and what you can nice and light. And it smells amazing. The sage has got that really nice sort of sweet, spicy flavour. And got that crispness of the bacon. It's got that really nice fresh lemon juice squeezed all over it. Now, let's just sit and get the soup. And it's there, but the smells are fucking delicious. Jack, Megan, ready? 1, 2, 3, and... Oh. Ready? Judy? Oh. Nice to take Megan, what's your face up? Nice and Holly. Even though you've got no teeth in there, can you chew that? Yeah? And Lily, would you like the snail? Yes? Would you like another one? Yes! Oh my god! Amazing! Right, let's just check the first one. How much you've got? Okay. And then onto your tray. Okay. I want you to taste one first. Yes? Yeah, and tell me if you're happy with it. Lovely. Taste it. Yeah. Right. That looks fantastic. Now, I'm going to serve these with the most delicious vanilla bean ice cream. Ice sugar up. Okay, don't want it to go down the side of the plate. Just tap, tap. Tap, tap. Yeah. Let's go. 10 minutes now. Have you got a coffee? You tasted it? Yes, sir. You're happy with it? Yes, sir. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Lights out. Gently, gently, gently. Don't lose it now, please. Yes, let's go. Yes, let's go. They look fantastic. They're running your hours. Let's go. Yeah. Ladies, I don't know what's happened, but all of a sudden you're working fast. Huh? Yes, sir. Why did we do this earlier? 5
Okay.
second time, yes?
So that has been set up,
Go. 5 and 14.
and
It's cooled down. It's now 83. It feels like 85.
oh well, that just makes me so happy.
It's not supposed to be below 80 until tomorrow morning.
Ha! Fuck.
It shows at midnight 76, and that's a maybe.
All right. So. Hell no. Let's see. I know, right? This is ow. What I use for work. So I'm gonna see if I can download Cami. No, the Wise app onto this tablet and Cami. No thanks. Come on. Come on. All right. Upload that. Made the mistake of not realizing that I was shirtless when Luke and Megan showed up, and I saw their car pull forward, and I crouched down by the fence. And I was just like, oh, it's the Pardue crew. And they look over at me, and I stood up, and she's just like, whoop, and looked away.
Did you say sorry?
Yeah, I think. Hey, Lotus. All right. Installed on. All right, let's see here. It's installing right now. Wise is one of the systems that we run. When you got rid of one of those deals on the other app, it wasn't that each camera had one of those on it, is it? Okay.
It said that there were 2 on there, and they're both the same 2.
Oh, geez. Whew.
You can have up to 5 cameras on one.
We need to get more then, and then we need to get rid of Wise.
But they don't swivel anymore.
Some of them do. They're just not the same camera. You gotta. What you do is you go onto the Yi camera, and it'll have some loopholes you need to get to the point where it's just Yi cameras that you're looking at. And they have some, but they're expensive.
On their website, they're unavailable.
Ah, the bee. How's it going? Saw you out there in the garden today, just buzzing around, playing high stakes as you were flying in between plants, man. You gotta stop doing that. Hey, Taco Lex. The bee and Taco. Oh my god. That sounds like a rather painful conundrum. The bee and Taco. I guess both could encounter a buzz, if you know what I mean. Okay. So we're gonna start off with our Theraphos apophysis again. This critter is possibly pre-molt. We already fed it on my Friday, which was Thursday. So we're not going to go and try again until next week. The green bottle blue was out and about in her cage earlier this morning. The camera that I normally would have on her is going to be used to keep an eye on the cat litter box. We already know that these kids ate out of it today. They're not getting any treats.
We'll see.
No treats. They ate cat shit. Alright.
Well, Duchess might have cravings. She's
Going to go. Bye. Oh, you're already leaving. Man. Don't forget to like. If you haven't subscribed, do so. You are all always welcome to swing by when you're bored and nobody else has got anything good on. Yes, I understand that it is the same thing over and over again, but at least you'll get to see this face. Good night, Taco. There she is. Look at that beautiful tarantula. Is it just me, or does it look a little bit matty in there? Maybe she's getting ready for a molt. Wouldn't that be neat? I do believe that the next upgrade for her facilities would be one of these right here. What we'd do is we'd poke larger holes for ventilation, wash them out beforehand, of course, and then buy a camera to go inside so that we can keep an eye on her. No. With a booty like that, right? She's got a pretty big booty for her particular species. She's not like Little Bee, whose ass is absolutely asinine. Okay, that tarantula's buta is redonkulous. It is so humid in here. Like, I'm barely gonna have to go and mist these cages.
So I'm
Does
reassured Micah that I'll be careful with this evening on the burgers. Yeah.
Wait, are you cooking the burgers?
Tomorrow?
Oh yeah, you cook dinner when I. Whew. Oh right. Damn it! I forgot to do it again. Drink some of the. Would it help at this point? All right. Well, we'll just lift weights, and next time, hopefully, I'll remember to take some more creatine. Oh, right. Come on. Oh, I'm already connected to the Wi-Fi. That's odd. Nope. Not over. Dallas about to get it bad. Lotus, wasn't you from Texas? Alright. We're gonna lift weights. I am, what temperature is it? Oh my god, it's 83. I'm about ready to go shirtless.
You want to close the street door or to the kitchen? At least try to keep because the farther into that, the worse.
Oh. I done told him. I told him once it gets super warm, I'll be going shirtless. I said it. And I meant it. I'm about to do some shirtless lives. Whew. It is fucking 83. I wonder how humid it is. And oh, I know where our freaking thermostat slash.
Yeah.
They're on the trailer. I forgot to grab them again. Hey.
I got fresh ice water over here.
Whew. The fuck we did. I know what a Prince Albert piercing is, and that shit is fucked up. There is no way. First of all, you know damn well, after all of my lives, that I have a fear of needles. And you're going to go and spout off that I got a Prince Albert with you. Do you know where that needle goes, motherfucker? You have a clue? Ain't no motherfucking way. You would have to knock me the fuck out and keep knocking me out. Alright. Here we go. First of all, let's look at the numbers. Again, I already get chemical burns on my booty hole from all the spicy foods that I eat.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna suck.
The likelihood that I would go out of my way to chemically burn my booty hole to make it whiter, there's a reason that shit is called a chocolate starfish, sir. Ain't no motherfucking way. Alright. Alright. Here we go. 50 pounds. Don't look at me like that. You shouldn't even be in here right now. That is disgusting. That is so foul. Don't be telling people that your chocolate starfish is called the chocolate starfish because it tastes like chocolate. The shit you say makes me think that's what's been going in your mouth. Mm-mm. One. Six. 7. 8. Almost 9. That was almost too much. I'm just gonna put it as 9. I worked for that last one, damn it. I worked for it. It's mine. Is it the 9th today? 8th? Alright. Oh, wait. Didn't you already watch this one?
That was where they go back and look at some of the other people for a moment.
I am lifting weights, and then I am showcasing my animals. I swear to fucking God, I'm about to take my damn shirt off. It's so hot in here. What? These motherfuckers gonna see nipples again, just like they did last year. Again. Joke's on you, Alf. They're always hard. Motherfucker. Alright. And I lost a... Really? My wife's calling me out in the other room. That's something that we just don't need to have in common, buddy. Okay, I need another head wrap. Hey, Nana. Whew. Ugh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. Whew. Just a little bit. We do the workouts and then we do the critter care. And that was a 50-pound kettlebell that I was curling. And I curled it 9 times. I got it back. I got it back. Hey! You didn't lose me forever. That's the thing that we've got to worry about.
Hey, I see ya.
Especially when it comes to running off the Wi-Fi here. Our Wi-Fi is questionable at best.
Which makes no sense because, like,
They... Let's put it this way. Okay, that's it.
I'm
taking it.
We'll see.
Hope you don't mind, honey. It's too hot.
Uh-oh, Alf, you're getting us free.
I warned you guys. Holy cow. Alright. Let's go and talk about this next tarantula. This next tarantula is a green bottle blue female who came out earlier but went back to bed before you guys came along. All right. There she is. Those are her little feetsies. And she has been slowly working on beautifying her cage, just webbing the absolute shit out of it. Alf, I threw away the tassels that you sent in the mail, man. First of all...
Okay, she didn't hear you when you said about the line.
Oh, you didn't hear? Okay.
You were glitched, remember?
Oh, okay. So, the times are 8 or 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. So, be there. And... You okay, little one?
Is he still looking a little funky with just his head sticking out?
Yeah.
I told him that earlier.
Might be hungry. You okay, child? You serious?
Every day! She said what days?
Every day. We are on every day unless there is some sort of work emergency. In which case, we will notify you guys before I have to deal with that. If there is a work emergency, we will typically go onto the Discord and tell everybody. There is a Discord chat specifically laid out for this group. Gotcha. All right. Do we have... Where are... What? What was that? What?
Duchess was like, Dad, no.
Nothing. Stop. Growling at nothing. Jesus. Alright.
You're gonna have fun tomorrow, honey, with lunch.
Oh, God. Alright, so what we're going to do is try to get this roach to this tarantula.
Adam went full arachnid today.
You went full arachnid. You eating bugs? Is that what's going on?
Nope, he laid down his own web.
Oh, Adam, no. Come on. She's gonna start freaking out trying to get on to her feet. Not the tarantula, the roach. I think that's when the tarantula is gonna strike. She doesn't really feed them. I basically took over tarantula care. She's the one that got me into the hobby. Or re-got me into the hobby. I had one tarantula when I was younger, but it was a mature male, and it died pretty quickly, and I never went back. And it is until my wife said, I want to get a tarantula. Oh.
We were just hanging out then.
Get it! Get the tarantula! Not the tarantula, the roach. Girl, you are the reason why we can't have nice things. Kitten! Get off of the table!
He's like, but I want to see.
Okay, little shit. That's A-okay. You can just sit there and whine. Eat your food. Are they mating again? Are they fucking mating again? Nope. That's Galorum. Well, he's trying to mate. She's like, fucking leave me alone, bro. Alright, well, we're not going to go and hold our breath. We've got other animals to take care of. Monosaurus being one of them. Whew. Lordy. It is way warm. It actually felt cooler outside. I don't know how that works. But right now it's like 90 degrees. I think it's because it's muggy in here.
You want to see the puppy dogs? Or at least one.
You want to see the puppy dogs?
Name.
All right, here we go. This is Wolf. Look at the mess that they've made. It's like having toddlers. This is Oliver. Yeah. And this is Duchess. Wolfie. Wolfie. Bye, Nana. Nana. I forgot the I. Just called some random person a Nana. Nana. All right.
Where are the boys?
The kitty cats?
Those are the boys. They're in Mike's chair.
Oh. All right. That was the first cricket eaten. Generally speaking, she'll eat 3 crickets in one day. All right. Ooh. Hey, girly. What you doing? Hey. Boy, you better calm your shit. Alright, well, I'll try to clean out the food dish and see if she'll take a roach. But she's gotten 2 crickets from the Balfour tank. It's a good start. I'm gonna need this. That's not a bug. Alright. Put the lid back on the Galorum. On Galorum and Nate. The male is really horny. Okay. Let's see if we can entice her into eating a... Technically speaking, dubia roaches have more nutrients than... Oh shit, is she actually gonna go for it? Would you eat your food? Well, there's one roach that is just burrowing in her cage. She's definitely a connoisseur of crickets. 2 crickets is going to have to do for now. We were supposed to go and get more today, but we did not get the chance. So, she wants it, but the question is, will she get it? Just get down in there and eat the roach. Don't look at me like I'm a moron. I'm going to have to figure out how to adequately breed crickets. That's where this is going. Ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Alright. Yes. My genetics have me propped up here. Look at this shit. No wonder it always looks like I got way too much chunk up here. Look at how far in my spine goes in. Good evening. I am built like the missing link. Jesus. Oh, honey. Are you going to be out and about tomorrow? When does the pet store over in Scappoose close? Do you know?
I can look it up in a few.
All right. We might have to send your mom to go and deal with crickets.
I think the only reason I'm going out on Tuesday is to get the.
If one of the crickets comes out again in the Monocentropus balfouri cage, I will give it to you. In the meantime, go and eat that little roach right there. It's a bug. It is one of the most nutritious bugs out there. They are literally bred to feed them. Bred to feed insectivores. You. He drives me crazy. All right. This is.
Really?
What?
Oh, my game.
Okay. Now, we have our most reclusive animal here. This is a Vietnamese centipede. They rarely come out. They generally shy away from people. Well, shy away from everything. And they rarely bite. If they bite, they're biting in defense. They're not looking to actually go and seek somebody out to take a chunk out of them. Though with the fear surrounding them, you'd think that's the case. Smoking bastard here. Jason, really? Well, I went and talked with my buddy Joe. He hit me up after I commented that on one of his posts where he was questioning why he was being treated the way he was. He let me know that his soon-to-be ex cheated on him over 10 times.
As long as they've been married.
basically. And I let him know. I was just like, man, if I found out that the woman whose lifestyle I had been pretty much funding had been banging other dudes, one of which was on the couch. Had I known that, I would have been fucking burning bridges the second I found out.
No question.
I would have been burning bridges. I would have been letting the whole world know about it. I would be taking everything that I had bought her, and I would be yeeting it out the door. She could do whatever the fuck she wants with it, but that shit is not going to be in my house.
Well, I wouldn't do that. Some of those might be worth selling. Or, to make it better, you know the best thing to do?
What?
Burn it, and if they ask for the stuff back, put it in a box.
But, said he's going to wait until all of the legal proceedings are done, and then he's going to turn around and let the whole fucking world know what the hell she did. Once all the court shit is over, she's going to be put on blast. He has more control than I do because the whole fucking world would have known about it. There would have been fucking news articles about it by the time I was done.
I don't know if I would do it, but I know my mother would.
Yeah, it's whew, absolutely insane. I don't smoke, you pingus. The fuck am I missing here? Top messages? Why is it oh, okay, all messages. Alright. Oh, I didn't even show them off. Not that this is going to be the most interesting live that you've been a part of or seen, but this is what you'd be seeing if you saw a centipede resting after a meal. They'll go underground, they might curl up, or they'll lay in a straight line, and they'll sit there and they'll digest. Now, this centipede has a very nasty bite. It is considered to be the most toxic animal in my collection. Definitely not something that I want to go and like tap the ground in its cage with my bare hands. That being said, I have cleaned its cage, like spot cleaned with my bare hands. But outside of that, fuck no. We don't provoke that, bloke. We don't do that. We here may not be common folk, but we're not that much of a joke, if you catch my meaning. We don't Coyote Peterson this shit. It's not what we do. We might go shirtless, but we don't Coyote Peterson this shit. Alright. First thing we're going to do, come over here, check on her. Make sure that she is not in a molting position. Yeah, no, I learned my lesson. But she didn't sting me. She just gave me a little bit of a love pinch. She said, "Back off, you bitch." Grabbed my finger and I freaked the fuck out. We don't do that no more. He went back to Radarton. Woo. Girl, are you upset with me because I took your crickets? That right there is Galorum. Galorum is a Monocentropus balfouri female. I think I'm definitely tomorrow while I'm away, we should go and get started on that new dirt.
No dirt. Oh.
Like for them. And I know where the fan is that we need to set up to go and face the dirt to dry it out. We are going to give them dirt up to here.
Honestly, in this heat, you just gotta stick it outside.
No, seriously. She still wanted a piece of them. She wearing them thigh high. Yeah, she is. She is a gorgeous tarantula. What you doing? Girl, you put yourself in that corner. Would you look at this shit? Just slide down, turn around, and go through. Oh, she's broken. Oh, heavens. There you go. Was that so bad? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Alright, so the next tarantula we're going to look at before we do more curls is our Lasiodora parahabana. She fucking... But she shouldn't have been stuck in the first place.
She's been stuck on the edge of
No, yeah, but the day before, I think it was the day before I was to leave for California, we go and we look down and like she's hanging by a foot, just swinging back and forth. And I finally went and got the greenery in the cage and I put it underneath her. Wait, no, that wasn't her. Wasn't that, that was Charlotte. Charlotte got stuck.
No, but the Valforum also has done it. I've sent you videos while you're at work before. Like, is she okay?
Look at her. So this is Little B. Little B is a Lasiodora parahabana, or a salmon pink bird eater. She is looking a little loosey-goosey right now, and I'm hoping that is her slowly getting ready for her molt. Look at that. Now her cage dried out considerably, but then again she gets the cross breeze from the AC unit that's in there. Ha! She's big, she's beautiful, and I bet you she's just about ready for that molt. She will not eat. I've tried to feed her since she stopped before. We're going to be very careful. We got to increase the humidity by quite a bit. Now, when they're pre-molt, you don't want to take too much time taking care of them because that can stress them out. What we're going to do is we are going to slap the lid back on. We're going to go and move on. Lift some weights, go and take care of the scorpion, and then one of the other tarantulas, lift some weights, and so on and so forth. Lasiodora parahabana is a tropical terrestrial tarantula, which means it needs to have high humidity and it lives on the ground. There was no pride party. There never was a pride party. We don't celebrate Pride Month up in this hizzle. We recognize Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. That's what we recognize. Alf, you have got to stop terrorizing those homeless folk. You dress them up like me, and then you do unspeakable things to them, and then talk about it. I'm surprised the Fed boys haven't come knocking on both of our doors, trying to figure out just what the fuck is going on. Holy shit. The way Alf talks, pretty sure he has an apartment. Are implementing me. Nobody's implementing you. I support men's mental health. Mostly. I did my supporting back in the day when I voted to legalize gay marriage. That is the support that I gave. I gave support for equality. That is all the support you need from someone like me. If you want me to go above and beyond, then you want preferential treatment. And the only person that gets preferential treatment around me is my wife. Don't shake your head.
I didn't say a thing.
What the fuck? Yes, nipples.
Is that your new nickname?
Wasn't that kind of like my nickname before?
You mean Fluffy Tits?
They are, in fact, fuzzy. Yes.
Ha! Love it, Mimi.
Stop helping each other. Jesus Christ. Y'all are unbelievable. They're stuck that way, okay? Boing. I'm at work. They look like this. I'm walking around town. They look like this. I'm working in the garden. They look like this. Yeah. They are small and pointy. You're welcome. I never even went to band camp. What you do with musical instruments is your thing.
I think that.
No, The fuck is wrong with you? That literally has to be a torture method that they use on prisoners of war. Nipple piercing. Right up there with putting bamboo under the fingernails. The fuck is wrong with you? Alright. One. Three. 4. 5. 6. Oh, God. Ooh. It's like when my brother Nick, all right, he and his friends were outside dinking around, and they were joking about giving each other purple nurples, which is where you grab the nipple and pull. His friend pulled out a pair of pliers, grabbed my brother by the nipple with the pliers, twisted and pulled. Are you kidding me? That shit is beyond fucking wild. They were pulling Jackass shit before Jackass even came out. I'm never going to visit Alf. If we go on a cross-country road trip, we are avoiding Alf's area entirely. I don't want him to be sitting in his chair and like all of a sudden, I feel a disturbance in the force. Ain't no tornado. It's man booty. No, yeah, he will. It is warm as fuck. It is still 82 degrees in here. I'm gonna be shirtless. I'm gonna take in as much of the cold against my damn skin as I possibly can while taking care of these animals. All right. Did I do 2 sets already and I'm working on the 3rd now?
He's lying.
What? Oh, hell no. 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 No.
He's lying.
He does not have our address. If we get a random package on the porch now, burn it. Burn it. It reminds me of that scene from, I think it's called The Boondocks, where the dude goes after, what's his name, the pred catcher, and he's just like, now, we can do this. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. And he goes, we're not going to be doing this either way. And he goes, oh, you see, now you've chosen the hard way. I did 8, right? What, 9, 8, 7? Or was it 9, 7, 7? I can't remember. Definitely 7 that time. That last one, fucking rough. All right. Shirtless. I'm doing things shirtless. Dealt kind of with the blueberry patch. Spent about 25 minutes weeding it this morning. Then I spent about 18 minutes watering it. Holy shit.
What? What?
I'm not pressuring you. I'm just saying, if you ever want to try these, they are here now. Okay. Illicit, what might be construed as illicit substances in other parts. Legal here.
Thanks, dog. No brownie? Oh man.
That's right.
Literally strip off this clothes. Like, it's gonna be sick.
Well, it's so he's going on his life.
Yep, nope. I took my fucking shirt off. I was like, it's too fucking hot. You know what was really bad is let's say L and M of the P family came over to pick some blueberries, and I didn't realize it was them, and I ducked down to see who was driving the car, and they got out. And I was,
Blueberry?
no, I tried telling them, but
Didn't you say they were still green even?
yeah, a lot of them are green, but there are a lot of them out there. Like,
Oh,
have
yeah.
you seen that blueberry?
Oh, I know, especially since we're clearing out those, well, this time you're clearing out those blackberries. And they're getting more room in there. There's going to be a lot more in the middle as well.
And I talked with Chris. You're fine. You are fine. And he said that he's willing to leave us some of the blueberries
Okay.
when they come out. So that'll be great.
You should talk to him about, like, if he's going to leave us some, kind of like take out the blueberries that are, like, in the center.
Ooh, that would be
roads.
great.
That way, you know, we can kind of, like, create space
Is
there.
there anything that would grow good with blueberries that we might want?
I don't know if there's anything grow good with blueberries, but I know next year I'm planning on making a trellis for grapevines.
Well, not just that, but we have that whole, well, I mean, it's kind of like degraded structure now. I think that's technically an accurate statement. But over here, you know, along the edge, that has the hose source there, so that if we ever wanted to run our own line, we can just run our line off of that hose up underneath there. So we could put the vines along that whole track there. We just have to replace all that bad wood.
What I was thinking about doing,
Just getting a chicken coop.
well, that too. But what I was thinking about doing is actually getting a trellis and kind of making what they have over at the
Oh, where you go into it.
yeah, where you go into it. So you just have a bunch of grapevines, right? Covering this thing, and you can go in there and feel cool, comfortable.
Wait, what's the really long box you got? The green?
Yeah, Peter Griffin, but with some muscular structure.
That would be the banners.
What?
Mike, if you would,
The
the creative
Yeah, I know you're telling me.
edibles. This is more of a dreamer. It literally puts you in like a out of this world experience. You definitely stick around a lot longer with these, you know, being able to have complex.
Oh wait, what am I doing? So,
Yeah, but just by look, I'd buy
top of his head looks better. So this is an Asian forest scorpion, and it shares the same genetic traits that gives it
Hey, hun,
biofluorescent
it's
capability.
actually 79. It wasn't supposed to do this till midnight.
Gives it outside at 79? Huh. Gives it the ability to fluoresce under black light. So if you are out in an area that has scorpions and you want to go and figure out just what you're looking at, dealing with in your area, you can use a black light to figure out where they are. Now, keep in mind that a black light will make other things shine. So if you are in an area might have seen either some wild murders, some abuse, or what have you, you might see some lingering effects.
Because he had something else for one of his weapons.
Yeah. So, this little critter is in fact
No, the one that I've seen is the one over here now.
she is definitely chunky. Absolutely massive. That no. And it's technically not one word if you use it 3 times. Just putting it out there. I actually think my favorite word is moist, because that word makes so many people uncomfortable. All right. First of all, let's see. Oh, still plenty. It's 9:38. Alf ain't right in the head, but we all knew that.
I didn't even go after the hottest point in the day, but like, oh, I don't want quarters of the way down the waterfront. It's already just pouring water out of me.
I decided to go and throw hands on my video game.
You played it for about an hour.
I played it for about an hour?
Yeah. You said how long you were live for on YouTube.
That's crazy. I played that freaking video game for about an hour in 80-degree weather or 80-degree temperatures inside my house. Now, this critter right here, yes, this critter, no. You want me to show the bug video you sent me? All right, so this is what we're dealing with here. We're not going to go and spritz this guy's cage down anymore. It's still looking fairly wet. It's not exactly how she likes it by the end of the day. So we're going to give her some time to cope, to dry out a little bit. All right, I will show them. This is, by the way, a white-knee tarantula. An angled sunbeam caterpillar. All right, Al. I will show them an angled sunbeam caterpillar. Can't take too long, though, because I got to get ready for bed.
Did you ever do that one poem?
Oh, shit. I'll need to remember to do that poem tomorrow.
Oh, are you getting upset because someone won't leave you alone? Oh, is that karma or what?
That, in fact, is karma. Where the fuck did I put my tablet? I thought it... Oh, it's right there.
Just in case you sleep in that late, we have a cheddar cheese over here. What would you rather have?
Probably the cheddar.
I took 5 packs out and I'm trying to do 6 like I want to.
Appreciate that. I'm guessing I can have as much of that potato salad as I can possibly eat.
Yeah, because there's a lot of it. I even have almost a full 18 pack of eggs. No, actually, it wasn't.
No, you really.
I'll do that later.
Yeah. I think you're starting to really understand this is your home now.
I will do a poem on it, but you said you wanted me to show them, so I will show them.
The only issue we have with Jasper is lately his farts are horrendous.
Oh, goodness.
Yesterday, I woke up 3 times that I remember because of it. And I thought one of the cats pooped in the
Not just that, he does have a tendency to put his butt like right in the face.
Right?
Oh, look at that tummy though. You have not been missing a meal. Oh, am I calling you?
Oh, damn, what the hell?
Yeah. Munchkin gets once for every like 2 or 3 times Jasper eats. It's funny.
Okay.
There you go. And I already have one poem ready to go.
It's a good girl.
About another insect, and I'll do one about that insect with more information about it for you guys. If I can manage to use my brain tomorrow, it's supposed to be 92 degrees at my work. So you're gonna have to deal with a goofball with a brain that ain't working because I'm gonna be right tomorrow.
94.
It's gonna be 94, but it was 94 today.
Oh, no, it's still on machine as well.
What happened? What the fuck happened to being 2 degrees less?
2 degrees.
Fucking.
Tuesday's 86, and it just goes down from there.
Gets to
fucking
Tuesday,
weather.
96.
I hope it's supposed to be 73, 74 this weekend. I hope it's that cool next weekend.
I am gonna be going through here.
You motherfucker. I'll block the camera, don't worry. Be like, you guys can't see that way. Alright. That was supernatural. Almost. Ugh.
Hey, if I can get away with it on Tuesday, I'm not leaving the house either.
If you can get away with it. And hopefully this week we will finally get our YouTube money, which we've been looking forward to for like a month.
So, the only reason I'm thinking about having you stop if you're okay with it is because I can't use that discount online. I have to go in to use it
What discount?
for the pizzas.
Oh.
And if I go in, I would have to take your card.
You can take my card. You just don't want to leave the house. Well, I don't want to stop on my...
Us introverts, you don't have to call us out like that.
I don't want to stop on the way home. I just want to go home.
Okay, to be fair, having to work in that heat, like I would want
Well,
to
this is
come
on
to.
Tuesday, not as bad as tomorrow.
It's 80-some degrees. It's bad. And I have to go around and direct traffic and deal with people in that heat.
And I'll feel guilty because I'm going to get me a Subway sandwich. When I could have given you burrito money.
If we have leftover food, don't fucking worry about it. I shouldn't be spending burrito money anyway. You know what? Don't judge me, okay?
Pom-poms. I
Yes.
love that. Critter can't stop checking himself out.
Why do they gotta call me out like that?
Excuse me? Calling people out? Didn't we just address that? Just like
We did not just address that. You assume we just addressed that. He assumes we just addressed that. Alright.
Right now, the only real issue we have is I should have seen if you could grab some, but not.
Duchess, get out of here. Duchess, get out of here. Duchess.
The toilet paper on the production. Paper towels on the roll is the last thing I wear. Next morning at shopping. I got Tuesday, I'll buy cheap.
3, 4,
I told them that at the store.
1. Oh my God.
I need to remember to put some in the fridge because I like those squeezy things that you squeeze flavor into. Right? It's really good to have them in with nice cold water, but I don't want to contaminate the good ones with that.
You do realize you're not getting a treat tonight. We caught you on camera eating cat shit.
But she's bleeding everywhere.
I don't give a fuck.
Can you guys give me fair freaking warning when you caught your dog eating cat shit? Because I was just petting your dog.
It's been a while. She's already eaten it. Well, it has been a couple hours before we put her.
Not that I'm serious about this. I'm gonna shove that dog's mouth.
I was thinking we almost gave her treats just to get the, for that reason.
No, because then she's gonna be doing it because she's getting the treat.
Oh.
Oh, because we have the barbecue at the mill, we can do ribs again.
Ooh.
I have slices of bacon in the freezer.
Oh wait, I didn't do 6. I did 5.
You what?
I messed up on the numbers.
Oh, your bacon is next to, I remember next to the lizard steak.
Lizard steak.
All right. Okay. No. Mm-mm. Wait, what were the facts?
Yeah, so I completely forgot that we had that whole plan about paying for my food from yesterday and all that. But good thing that 20 is still there. Is there any way that you can, I'm guessing that technically the insiders paid for my food, so if we can get that 20, or at least the amount for my food split up between the insiders of that day. And I just
All right.
need to pay for that 20 ounce. Is there any way that you can ring me up that?
So this is a Harpicteropocrypes. He is a terrestrial arid species, which means he likes to live in an environment that is relatively dry. Now this boy has got himself a pretty decent sized booty for his species. When caring for these tarantulas, understand that they are old world. They do not have urticating hairs, so they rely entirely on posturing and their venom potency. They are a little bit more likely to bite you if they get defensive, as they have no other means to defend themselves like New World tarantulas do. The Theraphosas, the Laciodoras, the Lasiocianos, White Knee, Green Bottle Blues, all of those tarantulas that come from the New World have urticating hairs. And urticating hairs are a secondary aerial defense that certain tarantulas can use to make it so you don't mess with them anymore. Now, you might think that this defense that they have is for your skin, given that that's usually what it lands on. But in hindsight, after hearing some of the personal accounts from individuals out there, good night, Lotus. I am fairly certain. Oh no. He's got himself one. Wait, that just might be the receding hairline. Okay. This is like, oh no. His abdomen's getting to the point where it's starting to look shrunken and shriveled. I think that urticating hairs are meant to get into your airways, to stifle your ability to breathe, maybe get into your eyes, make you back away, because the effect that it tends to have on your skin is not immediate, while the effect it would have on your airways is. Something akin to an asthma attack, if you would. This guy is one of the Lasiocianos. He is a hooked out male. He has been in our care for over a year now. He has gone looking for female around in his cage. He has gone for a walkabout, which is how he got so bald. He has not been stressed inside of his cage. He has been stressed outside of his cage while we were trying to look for him. Duchess! Duchess! No. No! You're in the middle of the room, child. And why are you crying at me? Oh, my Lord. Duchess, come on. Come on. Come on.
You guys grabbing
Let's
the
go.
bell?
Well, at least I got her out of the middle of the room. What are you crying about? What? What is your problem? Baby kitty, why? Baby puppy, why? Go deal with your kitten. Okay, so let's move on to our next boy. That is wrong on every level. Don't encourage her.
Love it, Mimi.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, if you have weak lungs, you definitely want to go with an old world species of tarantula. They're less likely to fuck with your ability to breathe. This is our other male Lasiociano sazamai. He's got himself a bald patch that's kind of forming. It's kind of there. But it's not as prevalent as the other ones because this is our good boy. This is the Lasiociano that did not throw his urticating hairs after escaping. All right? Yeah. Now these two have cages that are already fairly moist, and considering a lot of the screen top cages are having trouble drying out, I don't think we need to worry about that. Mimi, you ain't right. You ain't right. By the way, we lost a like. I see you, ma'am or sir. Rude. Oh, the alligator lizard's trying to drink.
So, hun, if we want to have Skechers puppies, let's get on it.
No way in hell.
Expect the worst reaction.
We ain't having Dutch's puppies. Can I help you?
Which one?
Oliver, he's just standing there wagging his tail at me. What do you want?
That was the stupidest question. Attention, doggy.
He wants outside. He's at the door. Alright. We gonna lift again. Yeah, no, we're not gonna test that question. We're not going to assess that at any point. I'm done with piercings. I had my time. I went through my little phase. Alright? Never again. Instead, if I'm doing any sort of body changes, it is the kind that makes me look bulkier without being chunkier. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going to go for. Alright. Hopefully we can do another set of 5. Make up for the fact that we just did only 5. So it'll be like 9, 8, 7, 5, 5, 4. Just you're not supposed to be in here. Why must you defy me at every turn? What do you get out of it? I don't understand her. Whew. You can take care of those and do another set, and then it's bedtime.
Was it your mom who was doing TikTok? Would you pay for that, or did it just come with whatever?
I don't know.
See, I was about to say, we can do TikTok on here, if I'm not mistaken, because we have explainers. They actually give it to us. So I don't know if she wanted us to switch that up so that, you know, she doesn't have to pay for it, basically.
I thought Peacock was free.
They have a free one, but if you want actual good shows, or more than like 3, yeah, on Facebook.
This is fun.
Jeez. I'm gonna go and get water. We're gonna go and take care of those roaches, and then we're gonna pull out the orange heads, take care of those. What was that?
You haven't been even on the rail line. That's not act like you're reading.
We're gonna have to get an extra long tube for the AC in it and just point it at your computer.
I would like to get an extra long one so I can do what I wanted to do with positioning it.
Okay. Now. Oh, fuck. I got distracted. Again.
Fingers crossed. So I'm going to sit my dark brown sugar first, yes? That makes a nice sort of smooth centre, so it's not too lumpy. What are you doing? Right.
Move! Duchess, what the fuck, girl? Seriously. I'm gonna stand directly in your way. That way, when you actually try to get something done, you can't. And you won't. Because I'm in your way. Thank you, Duchess. Alright. So, what we have are. Hold on. Dubia roaches. That's their water. Fill that up. Then come over here, grab their food dish. Alright. I'm not gonna miss their cage because it is already humid as fuck. It's already humid as fuck. I can literally feel it in the air. We don't need any more humidity up in here. That would be problematic. Gosh darn it. Only my nipples are allowed on camera. By the way, when I went out to the trailer earlier, the inside actually was not that hot. It was like maybe 99 degrees.
That's not that hot.
I was gonna say it's like I was expecting 150 degrees up in there. All right. Sprinkle some food in here. Some water. And then you're going to call it a night. All right. Now, hopefully tomorrow after work, I will get some time to go and work in the green. Sometime. By the time I get off of work, it's already 6 o'clock. By the time I get home from work, it's like 6:40. By the time we get done eating, usually it's about 7 o'clock, 7:30. That's when I usually try to start the live. At least that's what I tell myself. When I get home from work, it's like 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, I know. I seen you on the camera. Not the flex or anything. You left the other day. You came home and then you left again, and I was like, dude, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Where the fuck are you going? All right. Ooh. There's a little dry patch trying to come up right there. It's not as skunky as the neighbor's reefer. That shit, like, it made me poke my head up. I was like, huh, somebody's got that good green. This next coming up week, that's right. Well, we'll talk about that later. All right. Let's go put away. Time for the last set, and then we will head to bed. You about ready, honey? Good Lord. That's right, you have tomorrow off too. You home boy.
What?
I said you have tomorrow off too, and I was like, you gonna get baked.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking edible, but honestly, it's just, I don't know. Not feeling it today.
I was gonna say I would have probably done that yesterday.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I don't know about
Those
him,
things is just too hot to
but when I go
Well,
and eat something,
not that,
let's
but-
call it medicinal,
Let's just
and
say
it
my
kicks
sister
in, there's a
popped up
likelihood
today.
that I'm gonna need 2 days to recover.
Munchies when
Ooh, and that would make it, yeah.
I'm in a bad
Alright.
situation. So,
All right,
that leftover steak you returned.
the one, no.
No, I was gonna say you get the big one, the extra one from her,
You want to
that was
take,
left, and
you
I
want to
was
take the
gonna-
one that I chopped up already?
Yes.
You can have the one that I chopped up already. I'm gonna go and cry through the one that I haven't.
Oh, and did you see how much seasoning was on that thing?
He
Man.
put it on.
Dude, do you understand? Like, I sprinkled it on there, right?
Oh, sprinkled my.
And then I literally didn't want to waste any. So I picked up one steak and I shook it above the other one to make sure the seasoning fell off on
I'm
there.
glad you did.
And I'm just like, I don't want to waste anything. I didn't waste anything. Those steaks were so spicy that I could only eat half of mine. You realize how spicy something's got to be for me to throw in the towel. I was just like, no. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I felt like a little bitch not eating.
No, right? I was just like, what have I created? I have become Death the Destroyer. I guess it's going to be of my bunghole tomorrow because that's going to be real rough.
Extraordinary images out of Los
Alright.
Together, we go places. We slow down and try new things. From how we go, where we go, to what we do when we get there. We go further together.
3, 4. Oh, yeah. It's going to be...
extraordinary images.
That ash is definitely going to burn. Yeah, I like my Thai food. Thai level spicy. You do realize that steak was beyond Thai level spicy.
For them and don't want them there. You see members of the National Guard with weapons, with body shields and tear gas canisters, all as protesters gather for day 3 of demonstrations against federal immigration raids. Late tonight, President Trump not ruling out going even further in the days to come. But California's governor pushing back hard, saying the president's hoping for chaos to justify more crackdowns, telling protesters not to give him what he wants. We've got team coverage tonight, starting with Steve Patterson on the ground near those demonstrations.
Just moments ago, Governor Newsom asked the Trump administration to officially rescind the order to federalize the National Guard. Meanwhile, this rally continues to pop up LAPD because they're making arrests.
Alright. You guys, have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.
National Guard troops against the will of the state's governor.